Good evening and welcome to my channel. This channel is dedicated to true ghost stories, many of which are mine. So get yourself comfy, turn the lights down low, make sure your doors are locked, and get ready for chapter 2 of my true ghost story. In the previous episode, I told about my very first ghost sighting of the ghost girl in my house. Just to recap, I had gone to walk down the stairs when something caught my attention. There, staring right back at me, was a figure of a young ghost girl. We are now fast forwarding to December the 31st of 1996. That is around 6 months after my very first sighting. And I had been in the house for around 13 months. And I'd only seen the ghost girl once. And I had not discussed it with anybody. I'd not told anybody, nobody in the family. But as the nights were drawing in, I did think about it. And if I was to go upstairs and nobody was in the room where I saw the ghost girl, I would shut the door. I would close the door. I couldn't bear to walk past it because I was always looking in just to see if I could see her again. But 6 months had passed again, and not another sighting. So we're now on New Year's Eve of 1996. And my sister had come up with her children. She had 3 children then. I had 2 children then. And we were all going to spend New Year's Eve in my home. And my mother was here as well. But then my auntie had invited us around her house. My mum declined the offer, said that she'd stay back and look after the children, which they were around 6 years and under, all 5 of them. And me and my sister, we went out, we had a really good time with family, and then we made our way back. I remember that it had been snowing, the place was thick with snow. And we made our way back to my home on January the 1st, which is New Year's Day, just a few hours later of 1997. And we were very merry. And so we just went straight upstairs and just to rest. My mum offered to lock the house up. All the children were asleep at that point anyway. And me and my sister, we were sharing a bed, and we hear our mum walk up the stairs, and we're talking, we're laughing, we're giggling. The bedroom door's closed, but as my mum walks upstairs, we hear her talking. So we're still laughing, and we're like, who's mum talking to? And so I could still hear my mum saying something, but she's standing on the landing very close to our bedroom door. And so I shouts through the door. I tell my sister, just hold on. And I shouts through the bedroom door to my mum. I was like, Mum, who are you talking to? And my mum goes, Which one of you is it? Who's hiding from me in that room? And at that point, I knew exactly what my mum was talking about, even though I had never discussed what I had seen 6 months earlier with anybody. So I turns to my sister and I'm like, just stay there a minute. I'm going to see what's up with Mum. And so I gets out of bed, I walks out the room, and I just know what my mum has seen. She doesn't have to tell me what she's seen. I know what she's seen. But I am praying that I'm wrong. But I have that horrible sinking feeling that I know what is coming. So I walks out, and again I ask my mum, who are you talking to? And my mum points in the room of where I saw the ghost girl. And at this point the bedroom door is about 3/4 of the way open. And she points in there and she's like, somebody's hiding from me in there, so which one of you is it? Who's trying to hide from me and then jump out and make me jump? I was like, nobody, Mum, nobody's in that room. And my mum is like, yes, yes they are. And she thinks that I'm playing with her. She thinks I'm winding her up. And again, I'm like, no, Mum, nobody is in that room. That room's empty. There's nobody in there. And my mum gives me a look. She's one of those looks where she's not quite sure whether to believe me or not. And I just say to my mum, you've seen her, haven't you? And my mum answers, no, I haven't. Now, at that point, you could assume that my mum didn't know what I was on about or who I was on about. To either state that she had seen something or she hadn't. Her answer to me is, no, I haven't. But who or what did she know I was on about? So I knew that my mum had seen something, because she would have answered, seen who? What are you talking about? But she didn't. It was a very clear, no, I haven't. Which convinced me enough to try and walk towards that bedroom door. And I have no idea why I went to walk towards that bedroom door. But my mum knows that I get the chills easily where ghosts are. So my mum's kind of trying to block my pathway of getting towards the bedroom door, because she knows if I see something, I will absolutely scream the place down, because she does not realise that I have already seen it. But she's probably got a little clue at this point, because I've asked her, you've seen her, haven't you? But I managed to get past my mum, and I push the door open fully, because like I say, it's already about 3/4 of the way open. And both me and my mum are looking in at the same time. We're kind of standing side by side. And then that's when I see the ghost girl again. And the bed where she's standing by, it's in a different position than it was 6 months previous. Like the headboard lies underneath the bedroom window, but she's still kind of in the same spot. And there's a little rocking crib, a toy rocking crib that the children had for Christmas. And she's standing by this rocking crib, and there's a light shining from the landing into the room. The light from the landing is shining into the room. It's not really lighting up the bedroom, but it's shining a light where you can clearly see there is this figure. Same figure as I'd seen. And both me and my mum see it at the same time. And it was at that point, that's when it sunk in for me. I felt the terror, because I knew that this ghost girl was likely in the house and walking about far more than the 2 times that I had seen her in 13 months. I just closed the door. I grabs the handle and I closes the door, and I ensure that all the family are sleeping in another room. I will not allow anyone to sleep in that room on that night. Fear ripped through me, and I knew that if we'd seen her twice, or I had seen her twice, that was my mum's first sighting, I knew that there was a very good chance that we were going to see her again. So that is the second part of the true ghost haunting in my home. I do hope that you've enjoyed it. If you have, I'm a new channel. Please hit the subscribe button. Please like, share and comment. I do appreciate it if you stuck to the end, and I will see you in the next episode. Thank you.